Hi, I'm Ali and a warm welcome to Face Yoga Master. So I thought in today's video I would show you how I do a couple of exercises just to help with the turkey neck and sagging and jowls. But first of all, I'm going to start with just a couple of simple exercises to warm the neck area up. Then we're going to do a couple of exercises and then finish off with the all-important lymphatic drainage release massage. So what I like to do first is to make sure that I'm actually sat down with my feet firmly on the ground and my back nice and straight and in alignment. You don't want to be hunched over or skew-whiffed. Now, it's really important to make sure you have clean hands and a clean face and neck. We don't want any tension within the face when we're doing any exercises either, so no scrunching the face up. We don't want to be creating any more fine lines and wrinkles. Now, I do like to use a form of slip, and I've got my trusted rosehip oil here, but any form of slip will do. You could use your favourite cream. Personally, I prefer something which is organic and plant-based. So I've just got a couple of drops of oil on my fingers, and we're just going to rub those together first. And I'm just going to apply really sort of just here by the jaw, under the jaw, and on the neck, and just behind the ears, back of the neck, for when we do our lymphatic drainage release. Now, you can do these exercises 2 or 3 times a day, even if you just do it once in the morning, which I find is quite good, particularly if you have a stiff neck after sleeping. So once in the morning, perfect. Now, what we're going to do first is we're going to do just a couple of warm-up exercises. Obviously, if you have a bad neck and shoulder issue, please see your doctor. If it hurts, please stop. But you know your own limitations. So a deep belly breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And then we're just going to place our hand on top of our head, and as we breathe in and we breathe out, we're just going to turn it to one side and just support the head with the hand. And you can feel a stretch at the side of the neck. Lift up. Again, deep breath in. And then place your hand on your head and then turn to the other side. This again helps stretch the other side of the neck. And you can do that 2 or 3 times just to get some nice stretching around there. Now we're going to do some neck rolls. I like to hold my hands on my shoulders so I know that I'm not slouching forward and I'm back and nice and straight. So hands on the shoulders, and first of all we're just going to turn our head to one side. Then we're going to very gently roll forward to the other side and then back again. And we'll do this one last time, all the way forward. And this feels really good. You may feel a few creaks. And then to the centre, nice and gentle. So we've slightly warmed up the neck. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take my fingers on one of my hands and place it onto my chin here. And we're going to slowly lift up, looking up. And while we're doing that, we're just going to be jutting our chin backwards and forwards. If you do suffer with TMJ, just be very careful and don't protrude too far. So just going up. And then back down. And we'll do it one last time. And back down. It's really important when you are doing any neck exercises not to actually tense the neck. If you're tensing the neck, for instance, you do that, you can see the tension here, and that is what we don't want. So when doing these exercises, be mindful not to tense the neck, keep everything relaxed. Now what we're going to do now is probably the most common exercise, and that is kissing the ceiling. So we're going to lift up and come back down. So again, hands on the shoulders and just very gently. If you do find that you're feeling tense here and you're tensing your neck, you can actually hold your hands onto your neck to support it, and you can feel if you are tensing. So then you're more aware of it and you know to actually not tense so much. So let's do it one last time, holding the neck. Now we're going to look to the side, looking up to the side, so then we're working one part of the neck, this side of the neck. So again, holding onto the neck, giving the neck some support and knowing if we're going to be tensing or not. Again, you don't have to be too exaggerated on the kiss. Slightly less is more. And then back to center, and then we'll go to the other side. Now the last exercise I'm going to do is we're going to lift up and then we're going to poke our tongue out and try to get it to the nose, which I find really difficult, but it's a really good exercise. So again, we want to be nice and straight. You can put your hands on your shoulders again, and then just lift up very gently and then try to take the tongue to the nose. And then back down. And you can do that exercise 2 or 3 times. If you can hold for 2 or 3 times, and once you're at the top and you've got your tongue trying to touch your nose, hold for a few seconds, then come back down again. Now we're going to go either side. So again, hands on shoulders, turn the head, lift up, and then take the tongue out and try to touch your nose. And nice and gently back, and to the other side, lift up, and then gently back down again. Now we've worked this neck now, so what we're going to do is a little bit of a lymphatic drainage release. So what I like to do first, before we actually get on to taking all the, draining all the toxins out, we're just going to slightly pinch the neck first, and we're going to lift up towards the jawline. And this is helping stimulate collagen on the neck, actually using the skin rather than muscles now. And when you hear along the jawline, we have lots of lymph nodes. So we're actually moving some of the lymph and the toxins towards the lymph nodes so we can then release them. So again, just going up. And one last time. Now you don't want to pinch too hard, obviously. You don't want to be bruising yourself, just light little pinches. And then just finish tapping. Again, if you can just tap and then come up, tap and come up, and then again tap and come up. Once we've done that, if you can just take your thumb and your finger, and then we're just going to gently just work along the jawline. So your thumb is going along the jawline. This is actually moving the toxins that we've moved around the neck and the jaw. At this point, you may start to want to swallow. And then if you can take your fingers and just gently rub by the side of your ear, slow round circular motions, and to the back of the ear and to the bottom of the ear, and then work both hands towards the middle of the neck. So work along the nape of the neck until your fingers are literally touching. Then we want to take our hands and just gently sweep the side of the neck not the front, the side, heading towards the collarbone, just 2 or 3 times, and then from the centre of our chin all the way down either side of the collarbone here we have 2 points, and you just want to gently press those just 2 or 3 times. What this will do, this will release all the toxins we have moved within the facial area, the neck area, into the body, ready for elimination. So I hope you enjoyed this video today. If you could do a thumbs up, that would be great. It really does help with the analytics. And if you could consider subscribing, that would be great. And I really look forward to seeing you in the next one. Okay, bye.